SumaiL and XXS. Like, these two are definitely the heroes to look out for. I believe it's going to be their show. Like, if XXS gets a good lane or SumaiL, they can help each other out. They can just completely tear the map open.
Kaka goes into the shallow round bottom, but he's slowed up with the blood grenade. Could still end up dead. They're going on to pick you. Shockwave will pull him back. And there it is. Bramble, skewer, right-click, kill. JT drawing the first blood in game 1. Got a couple of uninterrupted waves, bringing them back into the game somewhat, especially for XXX in the top lane.
Yeah, some really nice stacks going on both sides, by the way, as well. Ghost is charged. Do you really want to do this without?
I don't know about this, XXX. He went in for this charge, but it might end up threatening his life. Very fortunately for him, it happens to be nighttime, so Ghost couldn't get the vision around the trees. Now Ghost might be in danger. Fortune's End will be there. Some blood grenades and another charge. Do they have the damage? Yes, they do.
Come on,
Bro, are you kidding me? 100 units and or 1 second in either direction, and Ghost gets the kill.
Oh, he gets pushed there.
With the Hurricane, yeah, and the stun did go out, but nobody's really threatened up on top. They're all just going to be chilling.
Paparazi mid lane. No orb on him.
How much pressure is he under? There's an orb on him, and as well as a charge coming in, but they don't even need the charge because SumaiL finds the shackle, but SumaiL gets RP'd by JT, but here comes XXX. He breaks up the initiation from JT, trying to create some space, allows SumaiL to get off his wand. They find the Nether Strike on the Magnus, and he is now thinking about maybe I should retreat. SumaiL will have shackle shot soon, and Kaka has shown up, coming in from the south side, wanting to set up onto one of these supports. Looks like they're going to try and leave behind PQ, but BoBoKa's also shown up. They get the shackle shot back onto JT. Fortune's End onto the Magnus. XXX wants the grab. The Illuminate, just not enough damage.
Paparazi's back.
Kaka still putting some pressure. Paparazzi has returned. 2 heroes caught with the Dream Coil. But blood grenade thrown in as well onto PQ. That enables them to bring down the Oracle. What else can they find, though, from Xtreme Gaming?
Well, Kaka
doesn't seem like it'll be anything.
Keeper of the Light's dream is to defend towers, you know. I mean, farm.
Just gonna be setting out blasts on blasts. DY, well, Sauce buddy. Somebody has to get ganked right now. Charge is gonna come in, but the Bramble Maze from Kaka might set them up for a fight on the back end. Dream Coil went onto 2. Here comes Ghost as well into this fight.
Nice
RP
RP
will land onto the Magnus, making sure that they can kill off this Wind Ranger. Beautiful terrorize as well, but they can't follow this up fully. The blinding light from BoBoKa stalling out this fight for such a long time. Ghost triggering up a stun. It's not going to land onto anybody, so it's going to be a self-stun instead.
Yeah, they're going to give up on some crazy gank and instead just go, you know. You just go and you start hitting it, that's all.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to dare the opposition to come and stop you rather than ask permission to open up a play. And they're still trying to find something. They get SumaiL here with the skewer from JT, the patience from the Magnus. 2 heroes caught inside the Dream Coil, and they blow up the PQ. Sinister Gaze drags back SumaiL. They haven't even needed the RP just yet. And they should be able to bring down this Wind Ranger. Bramble Maze will be there for an Illusion Orb setup. It enables a double kill from Paparazi. XXX thought about the Nether Strike, but realizes that there's no follow-up even if he gets the spell off.
Yeah, we talked about how in control Xtreme Gaming is, and I feel like Aster did the right thing by defending with SumaiL, but they still catch him.
And they still have the RP, so you need to be careful here. Medusa, gotta watch yourself. JT skewering back this Coddle a little bit south side here, and they should be able to get BoBoKa down. So now Medusa's in an even more precarious position.
Yeah, just really utilizing their power spike. JT catches the Spirit Breaker.
Why did XXX charge that one? What's happening with Aster? What's going on? These last 15 seconds, they seem committed to just running up into it.
He even
He does indeed get you. He throws out the Bramble Maze. There's a double damage rune on Paparazzi as well. And they need to be careful. Medusa, she's stuck inside the Roshan pit right now. There will be a charge from XXX onto Kaka. Curse Crown, still stunning out the Spirit Breaker. And both of these sides now occupying positions around the Roche. Monet really wants to finish the big man off. Less than 800 HP remaining. Ghost now starting to trigger up a stun.
Magnus.
Who's going to be the target? They're jumping in onto the Medusa, saving the Magnus for now. Chain Frost gets dropped down with the Sinister Gaze. Paparazzi goes to finish off the Roche. Gets the Aegis. While they did pop the Stone Gaze. And Paparazzi now returning with the Aegis. They take out the Lich Knight now in the fight. Dream Coil was thrown in onto SumaiL. And SumaiL, though, he will not die into the night. He throws in a rod of ASOS onto JT, but JT still finds the skewer back onto Monet. Monet, Manta dodging the stun. Ghost still really want to chase him with the BKB, but his BKB will not last forever. And as soon as it starts to elapse, he's in danger. Charge going back in onto Kaka, killing off the Dark Willow. Beautiful 2-hero shackle from SumaiL. Rod of Atos as well onto the Alchemist. Ghost, he's just being slowed up, controlled up, and eventually will be killed off. As SumaiL takes away his life, nobody on Aster has even died just yet. And XG forced to beat a hasty retreat from this team fight. And okay, XG, they just want to retreat. They just want to keep people alive.
Paparazi still trying to run away, but this Aghanim's Spirit Breaker is so damn annoying.
God.
Like, how do you manage to win that fight on bottom? I really don't know. SumaiL?
We'll see what SumaiL can do here. He gets skewered back in front of the Lich as well. Kaka nearby has a Terrorizer sent back to prevent Aster from helping out SumaiL. This Wind Ranger, she's all alone. Ghost is catching up as well. Nice little blinding light from BoBoKa. We'll buy some time, but it's not going to be enough. And now BoBoKa all of a sudden will get used into the air, skewered back by JT, and brought down by the rest of Xtreme Gaming. What an action-packed game here, Liz. It ends up being... This fight feels like it took 3 minutes because it almost feels like a continuation of the fight that started bottom. I'm just going to get some vision on this low area of the map, knowing that this is Medusa's haunt for the most part. She does have a dateless now, though. So yeah, you smoke definitely as Team Aster.
This is a smoke. No BKB on Spirit Breaker, but the BKB on SumaiL. Instant charge going on JT.
Speaking of Spirit Breaker, we actually hit the Lich first. That's going to lead them into a kill potentially onto the Lich. The Terrorize, though, comes in, catches SumaiL and the Medusa. JT, though, doesn't throw in the full stun. Instead, they turn their attention towards XXX. Sinister gaze back onto him with some right clicks. They really want to bring down the Spirit Breaker. The Oracle, though, with the false promise will buy him space and time. SumaiL as well, ensuring Ghost can't chase with the shackle shot.
They still have RP.
They do indeed, and Ghost is actually still jumping in headlong. SumaiL pops BKB though, and there's gonna be the jump onto XXX. He's still alive with the Shadow Blade. DY not so lucky as Monet. Him and SumaiL kill him off after using the Stone Gaze off the Medusa. JT still hasn't used this RP. Jumping on the backline of the fight. Paparazzi thinking about engaging deeper in.
Is there a charge?
Now there's the question, how on earth do we get out? There's gonna be a charge indeed, it gets used up, but here comes in Ghost finding 2 heroes with the stun that sets up for the RP. They take out XXX. SumaiL has no option but to die as well. And now they're chasing down these supports who are trying to beat a hasty retreat.
Brambled.
They're gonna kill the supports off, and in the meantime, they can just control Monet by himself. Bramble into an unstable concoction, and now he has nothing left. All his allies are dead, his mana pool is gone, and his life is forfeit. An ultra kill for Paparazi, a team wipe for Xtreme Gaming, and a 10k gold lead for them, as they may be set up for a tier 2 tower in the bottom lane.
I mean, he pops his ulti, and he obviously gets bonus movement speed from it, but he's kind of slow without it, though.
Bro, inside smoke, we get bonus from the smoke. It puts us at 340. It's okay. And now we're going to kill Medusa. Monet catches, getting caught out. You will be able to get off the Stone Gaze, but I don't think this keeps you alive, my friend. Ghost comes in with the stun. Mana pool has been removed. The question is, can XXX bail him out? The Bramble Maze interrupts the charge. So that is a no for the Spirit Breaker. And as he dies on the Medusa, they actually might be able to set up for more. Yule Scepter back onto XXX so they can skewer him back. Stunned up by Ghost. They kill him off. Double kill for Ghost. Dude, this Yule Scepter that JT bought is one of the most genius things in the world. It's doing so much work in this game 1.
100%. He's gonna catch the Kotl maybe as well. Not this time. Maybe.
Defender gate. It's gonna drop a cheese as well for Paparazzi. So maybe you give away the gem to Kaka or something. No, but Ghost takes everything. Takes the cheese, takes the Aegis.
Yeah, and he will show himself down bottom. Look at this. They're on purpose showing him so that they can smoke up and perhaps make a play on top.
And remember, they have a gem on Papa. And they find a better target than XXX. They find SumaiL. Will get himself RP'd, easily killed off.
Yeah, they missed the Terrorize a little bit there. They mixed things up, but it doesn't really matter. They still got him. He's got that Aghanim's almost completed.
He actually has 3k net worth. I am shocked and amazed. He might need to deploy it soon though, because SumaiL might be dead. He gets RP'd, skewered very far outside of the base. Sinister Gaze will be there, and his life is forfeit. Does have buyback though, if he needs to return here. And BoBoKa, I'm sorry my friend, your little vacation has to come to an end right now. You need to come and defend the base. Ghost did put a lot of work onto the tier 3 tower. It's almost dead right now. JT didn't find an additional skewer, so this could be problematic for him. Buyback will emerge from SumaiL, so that will be the signal for XG to retreat. He blinks back, and they can't even charge him because he has that Lincoln Sphere. So very easy for him to avoid this jump.
Yeah, the problem is, like, you have a better position in now if you're XG. You know that they have to come to you.
They do indeed, and they come towards the twin gate. XXX will be the first one through, and it looks like they should be able to easily kill him off. SumaiL try to buy space with the shackle shot, but it's not going to be good enough. Two heroes caught inside the Dream Coil. BoBoKa stunned up after the Dream Coil snaps, and they forced a buyback from XXX. He can just TP in onto the outpost.
Monet.
And join his team very, very quickly. Monet in danger, is on the high ground here. Will eat a stun as XXX going in onto Ghost all by his lonesome. JT now isolated from the rest of his team, but is able to skewer away. XXX maybe not so lucky as he almost died back. The Chain Frost did a lot of work, but with the Stone Gaze being popped by the Deucer, they do retreat from XG. And he's allowed to live for now, but now there's no more Stone Gaze. JT looking for the RP or even just a skewer back. They stun up this Deucer. Nullifier will come out. XXX goes in, wants to put his own body on the line, but they don't really care about him. In the meantime, Paparazi playing 1v1 versus SumaiL, forcing out a false promise. We've got two different fights happening here. Ghost throwing a stun back. It's only going to hit an illusion.
Oracle.
And we will end up bringing out the Oracle. Skewer back from JT into an RP onto Oracle and Medusa, and both of them will die. Paparazi now got a Dream Coil back online during this fight, going on to SumaiL, who gets skewered past the coil. It snaps it, it kills him, and 4 heroes will fall. XG take the W.
The Manta to prevent Magnus from doing like some massive skewer on the Medusa, prolong the fight even further. Paparazi being constantly in the back lines.
He's also been very patient with when he uses RP, but now he has Refresher, so he can be a bit more cavalier about its usage. Well,
Yeah.
unless he completely forgets how to play puck, and then they can, but if he's playing at the level he has been throughout this game, catching Papa seems impossible. And preventing Mega seems equally as impossible, as they're just going on the high ground right now. They throw in the Ignis, but it's not going to help them. They've got the Megas taken away. They might bring down Kaka, but that's only one life because he does have an Aegis. In the meantime, they get the skewer back onto Deucer. She's been RP'd up as well. They buy some time with the false promise and the blinding light, but all they're doing is buying time. What they cannot do is buy her another life, as she will end up taking a tumble here. No buyback available for her. Now we have SumaiL also fighting away from the fight as he dies. GG has been called. Team Aster suffer their first loss in the DPC and make this a very intriguing series to watch here, Liz. Xtreme Gaming take game number 1 in very extravagant fashion.
Nice, nice. Very, yeah, I love this. I love this because now everything is more interesting.
But it's very important for Team Aster to get this W to avoid losing their first series so far in the DPC. And they have put themselves in a position where they rely on the SumaiL Storm Spirit to make a lot of the magic happen for them. There's been a bevy of different builds. The Sergeant Kaya, Orchid Rush. Other side of the map, though, we do have XXX claiming first blood by removing DY from play.
This Bloodseeker is just zooming around.
Uh-oh, Bloodseeker is gonna throw out the blood rights, and now JT is in some danger. Monet is gonna die for this, so they really want this kill, and they should find it. Some bonus int for this PQ silencer, more gold for Monet. But they're gonna try to turn this for XG. They sent Kaka to the top lane of DY. I think they're hoping for a kill onto XXX before he gets even bigger on the Batrider.
At this point, you have to decide which lane to resurrect, I guess. And they're trying to do top.
They're gonna try top. Will they get this kill? DY does find the stun, but it's not gonna be good enough. He's still gonna be alive on the Batrider. XXX will stay living. In fact, DY is the one that dies to the burn damage of the Bat.
Yeah, the silencer is 5.5. By the way, he's almost level 6. Don't click on X. Patrick, don't click on X.
Okay.
No clicking on X.
Okay.
We don't want to see X's level. Oh, no.
No. Patrick, don't do it. Click away.
He's doing fine.
Well, click towards XXX. Click Batrider. He's about to die. Here inside the Radiant side of the Ancients, XXX will end up falling here. You will ask Paparazi to set up for SumaiL to come in, but the disable might not be enough. Paparazi has one remnant to throw out, but it doesn't land in time to get him out safely. Bloodseeker is doing very well, but like you say, TB for Ghost also doing okay.
Rupture.
The one person who still has to recover a game is this Axe, and indeed he's gonna be finding himself maybe hating life a bit more because he gets zipped onto by the Storm Spirit.
Kaka,
but
you're a god.
SumaiL
Kaka is just
can't get the stun because Kaka's there. Kaka might die for this though, and indeed he will. Paparazi also not in the safest place. He dies to the overload proc.
Okay, never mind.
And SumaiL gets a double. So Lizard, you said it already. Kaka's a god.
No longer.
But unfortunately, you can make a god bleed. The people will cease to believe in him.
Yeah, they fortunately for them, X at least did find the blink, right? It's not going to be one of those games in which he just feels useless forever. He does have the blink flying out to him. Storm goes in.
He does, but they just jumped in onto Storm Spirit. Paparazi has a global popped on top of him. Sadly, though, they can't turn this into a successful fight because SumaiL was silenced by the Ancient Seal. They do find DY on the high ground here. Should be able to clean him up without difficulty.
Perhaps towards the mid lane or something like that. They need to start using this blink dagger immediately. XXX.
They're gonna try. Oh, look who comes. XXX. Feeling very kind today to prevent them a gift, but they don't have the damage to kill him. This Lotus Orb proving to be much too tanky, and with the turnaround, they're going on to JT and the Kaka Skywrath mage. Skywrath dies first. JT takes advantage of the fact that the lasso is down, and the Vortex was utilized on Sky to get himself out of danger, but that was supposed to be the reveal of the blink, the
Paparazi.
big jump that puts them back into the game, and Papa, he came back! Papa! Papa! Why?
Very, very sad for Papa. He got ruptured, so he remnants down bottom.
Terrorblade, though, that's the hero that you always have some faith in.
Yeah, 100%. Top lane JT.
Nice one.
No
They have
detection.
Moonlight, he's okay. That also means that they know that SumaiL doesn't have support through the mid lane, so they're going to jump on top of him. Global silence is required there. Now he turns his attention back onto Paparazi, killing him off. JT don't find the call. He went in with the blink dagger. SumaiL zips in just before he arrives.
Global was used, so X wasn't really able to jump in first. And he's going to be building into a Lotus too. Lotus has amazing value this game on both sides.
One hero who needs some value thrown in his direction.
this
Oh, wait,
is-
middle. We see JT jumping XXX. They tried this last time. It didn't succeed then. It will succeed now, but JT will yet again be dead. And Kaka will not suffer any better a fate than he does. SumaiL still reaching for another target. Will come across DY. Doesn't have mana, but will get popped up by BoBoKa right now. Steering chains will be there, but he is able to zip away.
Oh, meta is used.
BoBoKa will be able to help him though. Will they get the damage out? SumaiL can't zip away in time. Unfortunately, the Chakra Magic took too long to come off cooldown, and now Paparazi might turn this into a double. Metamorphosis popped, and BoBoKa gets on the high ground here, will be able to escape as well.
Oh, they're still chasing.
What a player! And they're not done just yet. Here comes Monet right now, hoping to turn around the fight, activating BKB with Rupture out onto Ghost. They're able to bring down the TB, and they're chasing away the rest of Xtreme Gaming. Paparazi, no safety remnants for him, which means no safety available for him. 3 heroes down, double kill for Monet. What the hell just happened in this mid lane here, Lizard?
And SumaiL just spamming go to Monet, even though he's dead. Like 10x godlike kill streak. He gave 1,000 gold to Ember and 400 to other heroes. So 1,400 swing from one kill.
XG will find nothing from this. Neither will Team Aster. Now Team Aster will have some degree of awareness that XG are playing around the top side of the map. Monet, he reveals a little bit with the blood right, so they could try and jump him. JT is going to be the
BKB
first one
though.
in, and there's no global to help him here. He does get off the BKB, sadly, so they don't have the damage to kill him. Silencer, as he comes in, they get a lasso off with XXX onto this axe, and they kill off JT. Silencer will die, but SumaiL, he wants bigger targets. They've killed DY. Now they have their attention towards Ghost on the Terrorblade, and they are able to bring him down. No escape possible for him. Kaka can't run either. And Paparazi, he's thanking God that he has a BKB so he can TP out, but nobody else can. Team Aster.
Skywrath, that's your combo, right? Like X Sky. The problem is your combo came online way too late in this match. Mjolnir, by the way.
Boy.
Yeah, Mjolnir completed on Bloodseeker. Mid lane JT.
Yeah, speaking of the combo, JT, a combo is coming in towards him and he will die. Brought down here by XXX and the boys. They're not done just yet. SumaiL turning attention towards Kaka. Easy kill for Monet. And they still want to chase Ghost. XXX has lasso in 1 second. He should be able to find it out onto the Terrorblade, bringing him back towards Monet, setting up the Bloodseeker for a double. And honestly, Lizard, I think ending this game, I do not see a way back for XG the way things are going right now. They're just getting ran over by Team Aster. Just have something to be able to allow you to have impact in the midst of these fights. I also want to see them get some bigger... man, Ghost also just needs so much time. DY is about to die, so Ghost was going to be denied some of that time as he has to go back to the base. He gets ruptured though, so he might not be allowed to get all the way there. Monet really wants to chase him, and they get the Blink Lasso from XXX. That's a dead Ghost Terrorblade.
Yeah, I love how he tried to sunder.
And you said you want to see 4 heroes smoke. They're going to smoke as 5 to reveal the Skadi. They have a blink on Axel. And Ember hasn't finished off the next item. They actually pretty much have no items on their supports either. They just need to rely on raw execution. Can they make this work for themselves? XXX positioned to break the smoke, and he gets the lasso out onto Paparazi. Can they kill him off? Global Silence will be there. The Metamorphosis was popped by the Terror Blade, and they want to try and kill off the Batrider. Axe going to be the first one to fall here, and TB dragged back into the fight and brought down. Kaka killed on the right-hand side. Paparazi trying to TP out, will be able to do so. But as usual, he's the only one allowed to make that escape. Everybody else is killed off.
As it will respawn and just run down bottom in like, what, 30 seconds?
Right now, though, it feels like they can do whatever the hell they want. They're just chilling. Roshan is online. We do see a little zip here onto Axe. JT will end up dead.
Just a little
Monet
zip.
cops an arrow, so they can't chase DY.
Just a tiny little zip on a tiny little Axe.
Third fastest all time. Storm Spirit. Good stuff.
Yeah, very nicely done by him. Almost breaking some records, but not really. Bloodseeker and Storm TPing through the Twin Gate, and look at that. Ghost is... Okay, he's gonna escape, it seems like. Or will he?
DY not gonna be as lucky though, because SumaiL wants to chase him and kill him. So he's dead. Ghost also trying to TP out. Monet does not have a basher.
Dude, he almost
So he
died.
is allowed to escape.
Did you see the TV? He was left with maybe 15% HP in the end. He almost died.
Yeah, we didn't even speak about the Aghanims. Do you like this Blood Mist spell?
Yeah,
On the Bloodseeker?
it gives you just a ton of extra HP, right? Because of the shield.
Yep. JT dead again. Not even going to bother commenting on Axe's deaths at this point. It's his 10th one. Just having that kind of a game. And they're sacking it here, Liz. They're not going to try and mount any kind of defense. Just a straight lane of racks for nothing.
Yeah, they're all kind of circling the bottom tier 3 tower.
All the targets on the enemy team have BKBs. There's Lotus Orbs, Force Staffs, Glimmer's Capes, Pervises, Solar Crest. There's just so many things to prevent you from actually killing a target. But let's see what they've got here. They jump onto Bloodseeker. They don't even get through the big pool of his HP off the Blood Mist. They kill off JT. Now they're reaching in onto Ghost. Ghost trying to fight this. But even after he pops Asunder, he easily ends up dead. And he throws in the towel. GG, well played is called.
Good. GG.
Xtreme Gaming get demolished in game 2 here, Liz.
Yeah, this was... Woo. That first game was competitive, at least. Xtreme Gaming really had to put in their all to win it, and you can really see it. They were just performing on a different level.
Let's witness, though, if Team Aster have what it takes on the back of the SumaiL Storm Spirit to make this a 2-1 affair, keep the winless, or to keep the lossless streak alive, or if it's going to be Xtreme Gaming showing us something special here. You don't see as much Death Prophet. Hold on. Bottom lane, Monet going on to JT. He finds first blood. It was 2-2 on the bounty, so we didn't have to talk about it, but they got the first blood for Team Aster, so already setting themselves up.
I mean, he was, what, 30% HP. If you go on Storm there, you most likely die even, but Paparazi now instead.
Yeah, Papa's in a lot of danger. BoBoKa came to help out SumaiL, and they are able to find the kill onto this Death Prophet. Talking about how it's much harder for DP to make moves across the map. Storm could respond to this, but depending on how quickly they can kill XXX, Storm might not want to. That being said, they reveal themselves right now. Ghost will be popped. Going on to pick you first. Spear of Mars will throw back the Death Prophet, so XXX is completely safe. And yeah, they kill pick you, but the wave is so far back, it's kind of difficult to get on this tower. They're not going to get damage out. And also, here's Storm Spirit coming in with BoBoKa. They're going to try and get some revenge immediately onto Paparazi. And Papa will die with the Ghost still going. No way for him to get out. This is an absolute disaster, Lizard. They got nothing out of the exorcism. If you had maybe 3 points into Vortex, perhaps, but with 1 point, I don't think you can get it.
Paparazi,
though, maybe a little bit easier for them to achieve as they go in on top of him. Still alive on the Death Prophet, turning around with Ghost and Spirit Siphons. Marina will be popped at long last by XXX, but he gets glimpsed away from it. However, SumaiL still able to clean up this Death Prophet. Oh no, big kill for them to find on Paparazi. On the top side of the map, Kaka needs to watch himself. For now though, they haven't been able to come across Ghost. Oh, they're doing the perfect circle, dude. They know exactly what's up. He gets scouted out by the tier 1 tower. Ghost, my friend, Global Silence will be there. They're just gonna reach for him, and they should be able to kill him off with 0 difficulty after the fact.
Yeah, really nicely done. Okay, Paparazi pops his Ghosts. He's trying to take down mid-tier 1.
It's not even at half HP with the Siege Wagon right now, so they could come in very easily and defend this.
They still have the double damage. They still have the arena.
But SumaiL, he jumped into a static storm, but they don't get him in time with the kinetic field, so he's able to just walk away. Paparazi inside the arena, they glimpse SumaiL back, but he just zips out of the arena. He is still alive. Shackle shot only connects onto XXX, and Paparazi hit with one more right click from PickU. That actually brings him down. Monet has now made himself known in the midst of this fight, trying to get some essence stacks, and they will be able to bring down JT, I presume. One more second.
Way.
He does get it away, just thankfully. DY's kinetic field connected at the last moment. XG, they're prepared through middle. They have several heroes together, so it's not an easy jump to make. JT is the one that's on the far edge. Paparazi is a little bit closer, but he does have the mech as well as a buckler, so not an easy person to kill. And they're going all the way for this for Aster. The smoke will pop. XXX comes across JT, glimpses back, then SumaiL in the opposite direction. JT A-tosses the IO, but he's still going to end up dead. In the meantime, the Spear of Mars connected onto Paparazi, and they have enough damage to lead onto this, but they can't finish him off just yet. Spirit Siphon, very good spell. Paparazi still alive, but will eventually take a tumble. Ghost thought about making his presence more felt in this fight, but once he realizes Monet is here as well, he just wants to retreat. Monet just cleans up Kaka, gets an additional permanent Agi stack for himself, and makes this fight a 3-for-1 affair in favor of Team Aster.
Yeah, nice little Monet join as well. Like he's like, yeah, I'm done with farming. I want to get some kills too. Oh, DY.
Okay.
He might just die here. Yeah.
He's actually
another
gone.
stack. Okay, another stack to Slark. Interesting one. He just moved in. Didn't really use any big spells. Global just coming off of cooldown. Mars Arena still up. So you can just rinse and repeat.
Speaking of rinsing and repeating, they're going to the top lane. They want to try and get a kill onto this PL, and they'll kill him off during the global silence. SumaiL and BoBoKa didn't even have enough time to arrive before the PL was dead. Papa, his ghosts are about to finish. He'll get back to max HP, so I don't think they'll be able to bring down anybody else.
Yeah, they're controlling this map so damn well.
Mid lane, Paparazi getting jumped again as the ghost return to him. They decide this is the time to fight, and they will succeed in this one. They kill him off.
Nice
Kaka,
shackle.
the wonderful charge onto multiple heroes with an even better shackle. Sadly, though, they just do not have any damage right now, as Kaka forced to just stand in one place with the Shadow Amulet. They don't have the reveal to kill him off just yet, but SumaiL has plenty of overload charges for him, just throwing in these remnants. Kaka eventually able to get to the high ground, and Ghost wants to make his presence known, going on to PickU. Hard person to kill though with this Pavis protecting him. Run of Atos onto SumaiL, charge through, hits BoBoKa, stuns SumaiL in the process, but Kaka, he's the one that ends up dead. And somehow, despite all these really good spells landing flush onto Team Aster, they just don't have the damage to kill anybody, Lizard.
Maybe a glimpse. Disruptor. Oh, he was actually in range, but perhaps no vision. Instead, they get Pichu, and yeah, he should be an easy one to pick off, but you know, he's not allowed to steal our strats. Shadow Amulet and just hide, and then charge when he's on like 10% HP.
Sadly, it does keep him alive in that instance, but it's not necessarily contributing to positive success. They are going to charge onto SumaiL as JT got eviscerated, but
Yeah, that first game perhaps was good, but second and this one, yeah, it's looking much rougher. Now he does have the Atos. Oh, pounced in.
global silence will be popped after the pounce. Paparazi globaled up. He does get off the Guardian Greaves. He's still alive for now, but how much longer does that last? Static Storm dropped down to buy space and time from DY. SumaiL turning his attention towards Kaka to bring him down as Monet pounces onto Paparazi, and XXX rebukes him into the fountain.
Yeah, me neither. I'm just huffing on that copium that you gave me. But they do smoke up anyway.
Let's see what they've got. There's no diffusal on this PL, no Manta, no nothing. XXX got seed first, but just blinks away. Power shot will be there, but it's too far out. Now SumaiL just jumps back in onto Ghost. Global silence isn't even up, but he just feels immortal with this BKB. Ghost will still survive,
nice
running
jukes
away with an illusion. Nice little jukes coming in from him will enable them to survive this fight. Ghost now get popped by Paparazi. Wonderful shackle shot there. It enables them to kill the Storm Spirit. Monet, though, jumping in. He finds Paparazi. 4 heroes caught inside of this arena. Massive spear going forward onto the DP, and she will eventually die here. Monet trying to mop up the rest of the fight, but another great shackle shot does come in. Shackle shot turns into a pounce, though, for Monet, as he now kills off the Wind Ranger. Ghost sent back by the Spear of Mars. He has the way out with the doppelganger in 1 second, but it's 1 second too long as he gets brought down by PickU. 4 heroes taken out once more. Like, you've had such a rough game. You don't have enough experience to be maxed out on doppelganger. It just feels like every time that happens, you just die.
Yeah, you can redirect the spell as well. But what do you redirect? What can you redirect? Anything crucial? Yeah.
I'm actually trying to think. Nothing really, right? Maybe Lost. We can redirect Lost Word, bro. That's it. Global Silence will get popped because they want to bail SumaiL out of trouble. He's onto DY right now, killing him off. And this was XG smoked up as 5 heroes for this. SumaiL
Nice
still
charge.
has a way to get out of
What?
here next time on the secondary life. They got him with the first charge, but the lack of disable comes in clutch. Paparazi, he can't escape this fight. Beautiful arena from XXX, enabling them to isolate and kill Paparazi, lead into JT. And now with Ghost having already fled the fight, Kaka's life is forfeit as well. 4 heroes die there. All of them were smoked prior to that, but they thought they had SumaiL. They just didn't there, Lizard. I think in retrospect, it's probably clutch that SumaiL killed DUI the first time. That's maybe why he popped BKB. So he's like, well, if I come back on life 2, they don't have Static Storm, then they can't chain disable me.
26 minutes in, like they're leading 1k per minute, more or less, almost.
Oof. But on the bright side, Liz, they did kill SumaiL. You know, we have had a kill on SumaiL. It's not all the cores without death completely.
Wait. No, they did, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
Yeah, they did the last game as well, and he ended it with 19-1. So he can end it out this game as well with 19-1, I guess.
Oh my God. What was it, last game? 19-1 and 8 or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. It was...
All right, so that's what, 27 kill involvements. He's already reached that marker right now. Let's see how much more he gets as he relocates bottom. Global Silence will come. They pounce onto JT and DY, killing them both off. We get to witness the Aghanim shot upgrade for the Mars Spear.
SumaiL just BKBs. He still has the double damage, by the way, in his bottle. So if he sees anyone, I think he's jumping.
Well, as you say, jumping onto Paparazi, DD activated, Paparazi killed. He does have buyback. He will have Ghosts available in 10 seconds, but even with buyback and Ghost, I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I guess he decided to ditch the defusal and go for Aghanims because the game was going really badly. I'm not sure. They are going in, though.
Monet jumping onto JT, of course, harpooning him back to enable the second pounce to connect. And Wind Ranger, she really needs a way out of this fight. BKB popped by Monet and SumaiL zips in, they kill him off. Kaka trying to run around with a little Shadow Amulet, Shadow Blade. Monet goes into the Shadow Dance to kill off DY. And this Disruptor will be killed off. SumaiL almost died, but BoBoKa gonna be there to heal him right back up so they can turn it around onto Paparazi instead. As he is dead, it's a triple for SumaiL. Ghost is the lone survivor, the lone fighter. Can he do anything by his lonesome? No, he cannot. It's a team wipe, it's a double for Monet, it's a 2-1 victory for Aster, and it's the team that is still undefeated in series, going back to the top of the mountain. GG, well played. 5 wins and our ticket to the Bali Major now confirmed for Team Aster.
That's it, right? Like with 5 wins, you're confirmed?
Yeah.